Picture yourself in a park, one with a wide green space and a nice big pond. What are some of the things you might see there? Trees? Benches? A playground? Maybe some squirrels? Chances are your mental image probably includes a few ducks, geese, and maybe some swans as well. These are all examples of waterfowl, which are birds that spend most of their lives in or around water. These avians belong to a family called Anatidae, which is made up of the aforementioned ducks, geese, and swans. I'm Donald, and this is my assistant, Bear. Today, we will be getting not only our ducks in a row, but our geese and swans as well, to learn the differences between them. But first, let's take a closer look at this family's defining features. Anatids are truly built for an aquatic lifestyle. Their webbed feet act as paddles to move them through the water, while a special gland secretes an oil that keeps their feathers waterproof. The oil in their feathers causes water to run right off their backs, thereby keeping water out and keeping the birds warm and dry. Anatids spread this oil around their bodies by preening their feathers. All species are very social and are usually found either in pairs or in large groups, which may number in the thousands. Finally, about half of all anatids migrate at different times of the year, often flying in V-shaped formations to escape hot or cold weather. They are found everywhere from Arctic tundra to tropical rainforests to the lava fields of volcanoes. When it comes to size, ducks are the smallest anatids. Among their features are their flat bills, relatively short necks, and the quacking sounds many of them are famous for making. Unlike geese and swans, which usually mate for life, ducks will have several breeding partners. They will typically stay with one mate through a breeding season, then find another one the next. This is an example of seasonal monogamy. Ducks also differ from geese and swans in that the males and females of many, though not all, species are dimorphic. This means they look very different, and therefore are easy to tell apart. A notable example is the mallard. One of the most abundant ducks in the northern hemisphere, the male is recognizable by its green head and yellow bill. The female, on the other hand, is more uniformly brown and has a pale orange bill. As I previously mentioned though, males and females of other species look very much alike, such as those of the mottled duck. Ducks are split into two groups based on their feeding habits. Dabbling ducks, such as the blue-winged teal, feed mainly by sticking their heads just beneath the surface of the water. The other group is made up of diving ducks, which are good swimmers that can dive underwater for prey like fish, crustaceans, and plants that grow on the bottom. One example is the lesser scaup. Male ducks are called drakes, females are known as hens, and babies are, of course, ducklings. Going further up in size, we meet geese in the middle. Although many colors are found on geese, the most common ones are white, brown, and gray. The bases of their bills are humped, while the tips are tapered. Geese feed mainly on grass and sedges, and so their bills have plates to help them grasp their meal. Scientists classify geese into two genera. Geese in the genus Branta have slender necks, small bills, and elaborate patterns in their plumage, as well as dark colorations in their feathers, legs, feet, and bills. The Canada goose and the barnacle goose are two examples. The other goose genus is called Anser, which consists of geese with large bills, simple patterns in their plumage, and shorter necks. One such example is the gray-lag goose. This native of Europe and Asia is believed to be the ancestor of most domestic goose breeds. Geese are famous for the honking sounds they make, as well as their rather aggressive personalities. They are highly territorial and quick to chase away anyone they consider a threat. Now that's what I call a wild goose chase. Regardless of the species, a male goose is called a gander and babies are called goslings. It may sound a little confusing, but a female goose is called simply a goose. And now we come to the swan song of this video. Although swans are the largest Anatids, they are actually the least numerous. There are only 6 species of swans alive today, and they are grouped into one genus, Cygnus. These elegant birds have thick and strong bills to help them eat plants that grow under the water, and their necks are long enough for them to reach food at the bottom without having to dive for it. Both partners in a mating pair will build a nest together and take turns sitting on the eggs. A male is called a cob, a female is called a pen, and the young are called cygnets. Besides being the largest waterfowl, they are also some of the largest flying birds. The largest of them all is the trumpeter swan, which can grow 59 inches long and weigh 33 pounds. Similar to geese, swans can be territorial, especially during the mating season. Males have actually been seen performing victory dances after chasing away predators. Swans make many different sounds, including honks. Well, that about wraps it up for today. Bear and I hope you've enjoyed this fowl business, and we thank you for watching. Remember that there is more about the wild world to discover every day. We'll see you on our next adventure.